Today I'm gonna show you how to properly jump start a car. Jump starting a car is something very simple to do, but there are a few steps that you have to follow in order to make sure that you do it properly and in a safe way. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the positive cable, which is the red cable, and hook it up to the dead battery. Next thing you're gonna do with the negative cable, which is a black clamp, you're gonna leave it on a piece of plastic, not touching any metal or touching the other clamp. There are a lot of plastic pieces here in the engine bay. We found this one right here, which is safe to leave it on. Make sure it's not touching any other metal piece or the other clamp like I mentioned before. Next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna grab the other end of the cables that you're gonna hook up to the good battery. You're gonna grab the positive cable, which is red, and hook it up to the good battery. Now you can go ahead and hook up the negative cable, the black cable, onto the negative terminal on the good battery. Now you might think that on the other negative cable, you're just gonna hook it up on the negative terminal, but that's not safe, because if you do it on the dead battery, you might cause a spark and it might cause an explosion on the engine if there is any gasoline fumes. So again, it's not safe to hook up the last negative terminal onto the negative terminal on the battery. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find an unpainted, clean metal piece on the car. So you look around the engine bay, and you can even hook it up directly to the a metal piece of the engine. Just make sure there are no plastic or rubber pieces around, because you might melt it. So on this car, we actually found these three screws that we're gonna hook it up, and it's gonna be a safe way because they're away from the engine and also from the serpentine belt and the radiator fan. Now that you have both of the cars connected in a proper way, you're gonna jump in the car with the good battery, start it up, and leave it running for at least 2 minutes. After 2 minutes of the car with the good battery running, you're gonna jump in the car with the dead battery, and you're gonna start it up. After you get the car with the dead battery running, make sure you leave it for about 5 minutes on, so the battery can charge a little bit. If for some reason the car with the dead battery does not want to charge or start, just get in the car with the good battery and rev it up to 2,000, 3,000 RPMs. Hold it there, so it's gonna send some charge to the dead battery. Hold it for about 30, 45 seconds, and then try to start the car with the dead battery. That should work. After you have the car with the dead battery running for about 5 minutes, you can actually go ahead and remove the cables. The way you're gonna do it, like I said before, you wanna make sure that you remove them in a safe way. So you're actually gonna do it in reverse. You now go and remove the black cable from the car that had the good battery. Now you go ahead and remove the red cable from the car that had the good battery as well. And last, you're gonna remove the red cable from the car that had the bad battery. After you remove the cables from both of the batteries, make sure you drive the car with the dead battery for at least 30, 45 minutes. So you can give it some time so the battery will charge a little bit, and next time you're gonna start it up, it starts without any problem. Thank you guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Easy Auto Lakeland, and Facebook as well. Feel free to tag anybody who can use this tip in the future. We'll see you guys.